How was your walk, sire?
Boring.
To be expected out here, I suppose.
Mistus moved past the driver, wearing purpose as a veil to mask the numbness, and climbed into the carriage.
We'll be continuing the journey through the night. We've wasted too much time.
As you command, sire.
Alexander ran, sobbing uncontrollably as the vision of his father burned in his mind and he fled his home once more into the forests, the source of his own death. The trees rushing past, reaching clawed hands out to snatch him up as they carried the echoes of the village mob's cries. The deeper he got, the less it felt like he was moving. The trees circled him as the shadows danced between them, creeping closer, closer, closer. Then with one great swoop, they came for him.
You shouldn't be out here, little one.
The boy's chest tightened in fear. If his heart still beat, it would have stopped by now. Another voice in the dark. Another knife in his chest.
Do you have nothing to say? It's disrespectful to ignore someone when they speak.
The woman moved closer, into Alexander's vision. She regarded the poor creature for a moment. Vulnerable, almost formless, like a mound of clay ready to be sculpted.
Give me your name, child.
Alexander?
Boring. A name someone gives a pet. That'll have to change, won't it?
I don't want...
Shh, child. It's all right. Let me take you away from here. Let me keep you safe. Let me give you purpose anew.
There we are, sire. Shall I wait outside for your return?
No, you can leave me. I've no idea how long this assignment will take, so I'll arrange my own transport when I'm done.
Very good. Good luck and good health, sire.
With that, Mistus watched the carriage turn and disappear into the distance, leaving him alone outside the walls of Norovia, the city of the undead. Now unobserved, the mask slipped ever so slightly as his shoulders dropped and a hollow breath escaped his chest. What a fucking joke. Rose gave him such an obvious test, and he failed spectacularly. She could have sent anyone, but she sent him, just to see if he'd crack, or to prove his devotion.
This is the work. This is my purpose. This is...
Please, I'm not here to cause trouble, I promise.
A voice in the distance caught his attention, just outside the gates to the city. Currently pleading with some unmoving guards, stood a short, gnomish woman. Her skin a dark slate blue, with short tousled white hair. A deep gnome, Sverfneblin to the more educated. A very rare sight above ground, as their kind tended to dwell within deep underground civilizations, much like Dwergar and Drow. It was clear why she was having such trouble entering the city. The glow of breath and blood was apparent in her cheeks as she got more and more flustered. The living weren't so welcome here, understandably.
But I was invited. I'm a visiting academic, that's all. Look here.
The gnome brought out a little badge, some insignia Mistus vaguely recognized. Nothing that ever came up as particularly relevant in his work. Arcane researchers or something. Still, she could be of use. Mistus had some magical talents, the right words in the right order and all, but someone properly versed in the arcane might have greater insight into that riddle of his. And it didn't seem like she held much, if any, prejudice towards the undead, as many living did. Very convenient. How could Mistus possibly waste such an opportunity?
Excuse me, is something the matter?
Nothing for you to worry about. Another living here to cause trouble.
But I'm not. Please listen to me. I have reason to be here.
Reason you refuse to state? We cannot in good conscience let you in if you cannot explain why.
She's with me. I invited her here to assist my personal endeavors. Good wizards are hard to come by, and sometimes it's necessary to source outside of our own.
Oh, I'm not...
Mistus quickly grasped the woman's shoulder, gently squeezing, as if to say, "Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to help you."
So as you can see, nothing to worry about. She'll be accompanied by me at all times.
The first guard seemed to recognize Mistus was undead at least, but his face made it clear he still couldn't allow the gnome inside. However, as he shifted his gaze over to Mistus, whose own eyes began to glow subtly as he spoke, the thoughts reshaped in his mind. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. You may both enter.
The other guard regarded their colleague, a little confused but not questioning further.
Wonderful, wonderful. Come along then, and do remind me of your name, dear. It's been an awfully long time.
Sasha. Sasha Creel of the Arcana Mechanical and Artifice Research Organization. ARO for short. It's a pleasure to me. No, it's good to see you again.
It is. I'm sure we have a lot to discuss. After you.